So I got this photo of, I believe this is Michelangelo, a painting by Michelangelo, or a painting. Oh, yeah. It's a painting of the Prophet Zechariah by Michelangelo. And this is a person one. This is the image of a person teaching small angels. And there was an assignment here to forgive these people for treating you so badly. Um, it just, which is something that Joseph had to do. I feel this forgiveness is really important right now, and it's something you're going to do overnight, despite the fact that you might have been tortured for years. As soon as you have the opportunity and the permission, which is now, to forgive these people, you can do so, because you don't need to waste any more time being in that energy. Because I feel like you weren't holding a grudge, you were just still being offended or still being tortured. So it was like you can forgive them over and over, but what they're doing. And now I feel like God has removed them from your life. So that's that. At some point they were like really writing your energy. But whatever happened, there was a change or a shift in the energy, and it's just not something that they're able to continue to do. Like, things just got too hot for them, and can't survive in that climate anymore. They don't understand what's going on. Something about another platform that you use where something happened or some connection you made with somebody, and there's connections all over at this point. But something going on with another platform. Okay, somebody here saying they worship me in vain, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. And then again it says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ. So there's something here about teaching, maybe teaching these little angels how to behave. Like, maybe they were being rude or offensive, and so you had to forgive them for their misbehavior and continue to teach them just as Christ teaches us. Like, to be a role model for these young people or these immature people. And I feel like the offense was that they act like they like you, but they don't really show it somewhere, or they say they like you, or something is like not adding up with the way they worship you, but they don't really take you seriously. This could be an employee or somebody who wants something from you, or maybe they're ready, so whatever's going on in their head, they know that you have the ability to hurt their feelings or something like that. That's all. That's what I'm getting. Like, their fear is coming from some psychological issues. Okay, it says, can we see this? Can you see this? Appearance. Maybe there's a dark appearance here. See if we brighten this up a little bit. Like, somebody's brushing something under the carpet, and it's gonna be exposed at some point. But that's what you're gonna forgive very quickly and just move on to the next phase, which is probably cleaning out the clutter. Because this next situation that you're going through is gonna require your patience. There's somebody coming into your life who wants to start a relationship with you. He's manifesting you right now. But I feel like whoever this guy is somebody who has a lot of power. And you also have a lot of power. So if you're not comfortable with what he wants you don't have to fall into his arms, but he does have the power to control the situation, make your heart melt and all of that. But if you decide to focus on your career or whatever the case may be, this will be the time for you to um, actively reject whatever lustful desires might be coming towards you. Ease. Okay. So moving into this next phase of your life as easy as possible. You don't want any trauma. You don't want any drama. Just keep moving. Squishy. Something squishy. And then stay in that space where you feel good, like almost like a religion. This isn't for everybody. Some people like to be all over the place with their emotions. They like to feel everything. And that's good for some people. But I feel like with this energy is like keep this same energy. And almost like it's the energy of being so focused that you become indifferent. With this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely about money. I feel like maybe you're saving. And, like as soon as you hit a certain amount, it's going to be some people coming out the woodworks trying to get you to spend some money on them. And they might have a really good pitch, but it's really about whatever you're planning this money for. That's what you're going to spend it on. Nobody's going to take anything away from you that wasn't meant for them. Okay? Like you can't be seduced. You have very strong thoughts. You know what you want. And also, like, it's not just about wanting any old thing. You know what's good for you. Yeah, it's like maybe you've been through something like some emotional trauma. Like maybe you've been around some people who are extremely emotionally unstable, have a very low emotional intelligence. And it might have affected you a little bit, like you were in a storm. Yeah, like stormy weathers. And finally it starts to calm down. You know how to control it. It's not something you want to play around with. Like somebody being attracted to you is it doesn't make or break you. So that's why I'm getting that you're going to enter into this new arena where maybe the people who are suddenly attracted to you are actually attractive. Maybe before you were dealing with some people who just didn't make you look twice, or maybe you wanted to get away from them as fast as possible. But then you move to a new place where people are more mature and they're like actually somebody you can look up to. You might want to be like them. You might be inspired by them, by their accomplishments. Maybe they drive nice cars and live in nice houses, and it's like suddenly you start to this fiend. But you already know what it was like from the other end, so you can control your emotions and get a grip. Okay, two decision. Okay, so you have a decision to make. Something about pictures, remembering pictures, being indifferent to these demons. Yeah, and that your memories they come off like pictures. It's almost like projections. When you think about something, your thoughts are projected into the universe. And this is something that other people can pick up on, especially demons. So they want you to feel indecisive. They don't want you to have as much control as you do. They want to be able to influence you in some way. And then something to get, maybe somebody's crying at night. Because there's something about nightfall and then dewdrops at night. Or maybe somebody works a night shift or is much more peaceful at night, but you're going to bring that peace into the light. Yeah, just have patience because you're coming out of your hermit mode. And whatever was going on before is not the case anymore. You already changed that. You went deep. You got to the root of the problem and you pulled out those weeds. Okay? They're not there anymore. There's nothing left behind. There's no trace of them that they were ever there to begin with, and it's gone. You threw them into the fire and you got rid of them. So just have patience with yourself as long as you remember that you won. You won the fight, you won the war. It doesn't go on forever. Now if you still feel like you're dealing with somebody else's problems, make sure you know that those problems are their problems. That their problems are not your problems. And don't internalize it because you got some money coming towards you. It's like, I feel like it's like a shooting star rushing towards you. Opportunities, new ideas, literal money in your account, people buying your products, whatever you put out there into the universe. If this is how you want to make money, or this is how you choose to make money, is working out for you. And again, whatever you spend your money on is what you choose to do. Oh yeah, so I also saw something about filling your cart. Was it back? I think it was back here. Where did I say it? Something about filling your cart, and then something about horses. Where was that? Well, this is what I heard. Something about filling up your cart with whatever you want right now. Um, it was a scripture that was talking about somebody collecting cows and putting them in a cart. But I feel like it's been translated like a cart online, like doing some online shopping, basically making a wish list because you're about to get some money and you're already going to know what you're spending it on. Like, it's not going to be like anything frivolous. You're going to spend some time on picking out exactly what you want, doing some research on whatever this is, maybe equipment or something. Maybe you're investing in something, so you're going to be buying the pieces and putting everything together. It's not going to be just like a last minute, oh, maybe you haven't had money for a while, or you haven't had this lump sum at once, just kind of like go on a splurge or something. I don't feel like it's going to be like that. I feel like it's going to be well prepared, well planned, premeditated. And also you're going to have a lot left over that you can invest in. Yeah, and whoever this is fighting for your attention, even if attention is some form of a currency. You don't have to give your money out to just anybody that puts their hand out. And especially if you come into a very large sum where you might even consider yourself rich, you don't have to invest to anyone, not a soul, if that's not what you choose to do. Nobody's going to swindle you out of what belongs to you, including your attention. Okay, so you've already dealt with that. You understand how the spirits work, demons included. Okay, and you separate yourself from that energy. Is a spirit of poverty. The people who just beg and beg and beg, but they don't do anything to deserve any of what they're asking for. So don't let there be any confusion here. You're moving into a brighter day with the Sun card. You're gonna have a lot of options, a lot of advertisements that's like right up your alley, or just like you can kind of discern that people know that you got money now. Like, you're gonna see some ads that are like like almost like advertising to the wealthy. It's like trying to appeal to that side of luxury and telling you where to put your money, where to put your focus, where to put your attention. Keep your focus on God, because he's the one that got you through whatever you've been through. He's the one that's giving you the strength and the patience to deal with these people who want, and he's going to pull you right through it and put you in an even better place than this good place you're about to go to.